This is a recap of NXT New Year's Evil 2026. I'm Andre Smith, and this is Wrestling Artistry News.
This is Wrestling Artistry News.
All right, everyone. Before I begin this recap, if you like to see videos like this, go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Very much appreciate it. All right. Now that we got that out the way, let's go to the recap. NXT New Year's Evil began with uh, Thea Hale supposedly defending her North American Championship against uh, the former champion Blake Monroe. But Monroe attacked Hale as she was making her way towards the ring, so the match was called off. And next up, we have Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. Paxley gets the win over her former friend after a very competitive match. Uh, before I go, before I discuss the next match, uh, Thea Hale was in the training room with Ava, the general manager, and she was saying that basically that at the attack she still wanted to defend the title even though she was hurt. Initially, she wanted to defend it against Blake Monroe anyway, but Ava banned Monroe from the building earlier. So Thea Hale decided that she wanted to issue an open challenge, which we'll get to in a minute. Next up, we had the NXT Women's Championship as Jacy Jayne defends against the reigning Evolve Women's Champion Kendall Gray, and with the help of Fallon Henley, Jane laid out Kendall Gray to retain her championship. Now back to the Women's North American Championship. Thea Hale decides to issue an open challenge for her North American Championship despite being injured. The women's locker room emptied out, and they fight their way toward the ring to try to be the first woman in the ring to challenge her. Tatum Paxley came out with a chainsaw to chase everybody off, but then as Thea Hale was looking on, Izzy Dame snuck out from had the opposite end of the ring and attacked Hale, and the match was on. Despite Hale's efforts, Dame defeats Hale to become the new NXT Women's North American Champion. All right, next up we have the main event as Oba Femi defends his NXT Championship against the TNA X Division Champion Leon Slater. Slater put up a decent fight, but Femi was just too much as Femi powerbombed Slater to retain the title. Afterwards, Ava was talking to some young prospects. I heard they were from Evolve, the Evolve brand, and talking about possibly moving up and take a spot that several of the NXT call ups left behind, such as Trick Williams and Lash Legend, Jordan Grace, and Javon Evans. And then Robert Stone came in and interrupted her, and he asked Ava, did she see what Oba Femi did? And as it turns out, Femi left the NXT Championship belt in the middle of the ring. Now, for those of you who have been paying attention to WWE programming recently, they've been running vignettes. Basically teasing Femi to move up to the main roster. So this looks like this could be a sign that will take place. And as the program went off the air, the camera panned back, and in the audience was Tony D'Angelo just staring into the ring at the NXT Championship. And that was that was basically the end of the show and everything. So maybe we could see uh Tony D'Angelo possibly being the next champion. We'll see how that plays out. And that is it for my recap of NXT New Year's Evil. And until next time, fans, so long for now.